Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jewel Tolentino here. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be doing a review of the food delivery service Chef's Plate. Alright, so I tried out Chef's Plate during this week, and I did sort of like a promo option where you get to try out Chef's Plate at a discounted rate to see if you like it or not. And if you don't know what it is, it's basically like those food delivery services where you choose recipes online and then they're going to deliver that to you on a certain day of the week, and then everything is grouped together in bags, and then you already have all of the exact ingredients, exact measurements for everything for the dish that you're going to make. So I filmed myself receiving the box, I did an unboxing, and I showed you guys each of what you get in the bags and then how each meal turned out. So I want you guys to check that out first, and then I will share my review after. Alright, so I just received a Chef's Plate food delivery service. This is for 1 week. I've never tried out this company before, so I'm going to open it for you guys and unpack it. Alright, so this is from the company Chef's Plate, and I'm basically testing out a bunch of them, and this is the second one that I'm testing out. I tried out Miss Fresh the other last week, and this week will be Chef's Plate. Alright, so let's open this up. Alright, so first thing is like a booklet. Oh wow, they actually put it in like a booklet. And it has the recipes, like I guess they put all the recipes, instead of the other company, they just gave each specific card. This one has like a whole booklet that they print out for February 24th to March 2nd, 2019. Although I am receiving this past March 2nd, but I guess it has all of our recipes in here. So there's that, the booklet, and then, okay, welcome to Chef's Plate booklet. And it's just like frequently asked questions, what's in your box, okay, cool. Alright, so now let's open this up. Okay, so similar feature to the other one. And so now we have these bags. We have 3 separate bags going on, and alright, so just had to readjust the camera there. We had 3 bags here. I'm guessing this is for 3 of the separate meals. So we've got this bag in here. What's in here? Let's see. Ooh. Fresh produce. Pepper. I'll go through all the ingredients when I start cooking everything, but here's some sauce. Here's just some of the things. They put them in little baggies. So these are the 3 separate bags for the 3 different dishes. So let's see. Oh, it says on here on the back, it says that this is the Dijon chicken one. And this one that I opened was the Asian chicken and noodle stir fry. And then this one is the steak and balsamic glazed onions. So now here at the bottom, lift this to find your chilled meat and fish. So they usually put the meats and stuff down at the bottom with an ice pack. So we've got the chicken here, 2 packs of chicken, and then we got a steak down there, and then there's an ice pack right here, and then this whole thing is kind of like a simulated ice box. So that's what we've got. I am going to be making each dish, and I will show you guys the ingredients and what the final dish looks like at the end, so you guys can see the end result. And then at the very end, I usually do a review, you know, how I liked the food, ingredients, how did things taste, and just give you a feel for, you know, what I thought of the chef's plate service. Alright, so the first dish I'm going to be making is this steak and balsamic glazed onions. And here's what we've got. Everything came in this bag here, this paper bag. So we've got the sweet potatoes, we've got some beans, sour cream, got some applewood smoked spices, garlic powder. Literally everything is the amount that you need. Some balsamic vinegar, onion, and the steak. So let's see how this turns out. Alright, so here we go. We got the 2 pieces of steak, we got the green beans, we got the sweet potato mash, and the caramelized onions. I tried a little bit of the steak and I really like it. I also tried the sweet potatoes, and they're different than regular mashed potatoes, but I still like them. So can't wait to try this dish out. See you at the next one. Alright, so it's day 2 and we're going to be making the Asian chicken and Mickey noodle stir fry. So we've got the ingredients here. We've got the chicken, right? And then we've got this ginger puree, chicken spice mix, the red pepper, soy sauce, sweet chili sauce, noodles, and we got some veggies here. So let's see how this turns out. Alright, so here we go. Got the stir fry all done and we got the noodles on the side. I'm supposed to put the noodles on the plate first and then put the stir fry topping on top. I tried a little bit of it already and it tastes pretty good, so I'm pretty excited to eat this. Alright, here we go. Day 3, I'm going to be making the Dijon mashed potatoes and Brussels sprouts. Now, what I thought was interesting about this one was they actually already peeled and cut the potatoes and they put it in this like vacuum seal bag, which was interesting because my day 1 meal had sweet potato and it wasn't already cut up or vacuum sealed. So that's gonna save me some time. And then they also did the cut up Brussels sprouts. It's already shredded and in a vacuum seal as well. Got the chicken, cream, garlic, honey, flour, and the Dijon mustard. Alright, so here is one of 2 of the plated dishes. I've got the other one behind me. This is what it looks like. You know, having the potatoes already chopped and peeled really saved some time, so I really appreciated that. Stay tuned for my final review. Alright, so that was Chef's Plate, and here is my honest opinion about it. Now, all these companies are very similar. So the previous one that I have tried was Miss Fresh, and this is the second one, Chef's Plate, that I'm doing. I'm doing a series of these kinds of videos where I'm reviewing each company to see, you know, which one's going to be better. So this week is Chef's Plate. So first couple of things that I noticed was on the website, when you are choosing your recipes, there were a lot less recipes than on Miss Fresh. So Miss Fresh had like quite a bit, maybe more than 15 recipes for me to choose from. On Chef's Plate, this one right here, there were less than 8 recipes for me to choose from, maybe even less than 6 or 7. There was very few. Like you could see all of them on one sort of section of the screen, so there weren't very many at all. Now I was skeptical about that in the beginning because I thought, oh, there's not very many choices, because I liked how on the other website that there were a lot more choices. But even though there were less choices, and you know, here are the 3 dishes that I got. First one was the steak and balsamic glazed onions, and then the Asian chicken and Mickey noodle stir fry, and then the Dijon chicken with mashed potatoes and Brussels sprouts. So those were my 3 dishes, and to be honest, at first when I was choosing them, I was like, these are okay, I'm not too excited about them. But I actually really enjoyed the flavor of each of them. They were very good. Whereas when I was doing this fresh, the first dish I didn't really like so much with the taste. And then the second dish was really good. And then the third dish was also really good. So it was like 2 out of 3. This one was 3 for 3 in terms of flavor. I also like that you can pay with PayPal. That's really convenient for us because we use PayPal all the time. So anytime any services or websites can accept PayPal is a plus for me. Pretty much everything was packaged the same. Instead of plastic bags like the other one, it was paper bags. And then sometimes each of the containers of sauces would either be in like a packaging that you can rip, or it will be like a twist little small little cap thing that you can basically remove the lid and pour into. So there were small differences like that. And oh, another thing was in the third dish, was it? Yeah, the Dijon chicken dish was interesting because it had the potato for the mashed potatoes. I thought I was gonna have to peel and cut the mashed potato, peel and boil the potato to make the mashed potato because I had to do that for the sweet potato on the first dish. But it was already cut up and I think already cooked, and it was like vacuum sealed, and I needed to just boil the water for 5 minutes. So that actually saved a lot of time, as well as the Brussels sprouts were already cut up and shredded, and it was already in a vacuum seal as well. So that one was like a really, like the 15-minute meal thing was true to time. That one was actually fast. So I appreciated that one. Everything was delivered on time. That was fine. And they send you an email on the day that it's going out, and then you can click on the tracking to see when it's going to be delivered. And you can even get like email or text notifications depending on the carrier that they're sending it through. The recipe directions are fine. These recipes are meant to be very basic, so it's pretty much like step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's just like basic knowledge of cooking. There's nothing really hard happening here. And so, like I mentioned in the other video, this is convenient. It's a very convenient service to have and to use, especially if you're not able to think of, okay, a new dish every night to make. I remember growing up and my mom, she would always just make the same dishes all the time, the same Filipino food all the time. It was usually chicken and rice or fish and rice. And she would always be asking us, what should I make? What should I make? And then, we were getting bored of those kinds of same foods all the time. And so we would suggest things like, oh, make us tacos or make chicken fingers or chicken nuggets. But she didn't know how to make that kind of stuff because she didn't grow up making that kind of food. She made Filipino food all the time. So this service is convenient in that I like the feature of going onto a website and choosing your meals for the week and knowing that ahead of time, and you have the recipe cards and the ingredients already separated together. One of the issues that I had was first thinking of a new dish all the time to make, because I would tend to make the same things all the time because you kind of just stick to what you know. Then it was actually taking the time to go into the grocery and find all the stuff. And then what would annoy me most was the different portions that would be left. So sometimes you would use all of one thing, and sometimes you would have so much of one thing left, and some things you would only use during that recipe and you wouldn't use them again. So I like that everything is portioned out and already predetermined for you so that there's less waste and less things to go bad. Another cool thing that I like about these food delivery services is that it's pushing me to try new things in the cooking realm. So I actually do like cooking, but I don't really have the time to think of new stuff. Like, I don't really know what I want to make. And so when they have the options for me and I choose those new things, it's like I'm doing a self-taught online in the home cooking class with myself. And it's been pretty cool. Like, these are all dishes that I normally would not make. So I definitely enjoyed the chef's plate service. I think that everything was good. The ingredients, the food, the recipe card, it was easy to follow, and I would recommend it to someone who wants to make cooked meals but doesn't have the time to do research to try and find out all of the ingredients and how to make it. Because it really does save you time when you A, have your groceries delivered to you, B, it's already separated into each meal portion, and the specific items are already portioned out, so you literally just need to add them in while you're cooking. So that is my honest opinion about Chef's Plate. I think that they did a good job, and I will be on to reviewing the next food delivery service. So if you want to try out Chef's Plate, you guys can head down to the description below. I will have a link for you guys to get 3 free meals. I highly recommend just trying them out. If you haven't tried out a service like this before, I was pretty pleased with it and I would recommend it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.
Back from the dead.